Welcome, one and all or none, to Trickle Sob News. My name is JC, and I'm your host. Thank you all for tuning in, downloading, however you're listening. I am finally back. Chances are you're a new listener, because my first few episodes that I released in the fall had like a total of 5 listeners. So, chances are you're new. But this is Chuckle Sob News. This is kind of my way to, I don't know, vent and get out some frustration. And, well, really, you know what it's about? It's about trying to find some humor, right? Especially today, because if you don't laugh, you cry. So it's Chuckle Sob, right? So Chuckle Sob News. So my first 2 episodes, which I took down, but I think I'm going to put back up, they're a little more, I tried to have like a more formal opening where I did like a weekend update type thing from SNL, you know, where I hit some stories and some punchlines, and it was fun. I love it. I want to get back to that eventually, but I didn't have the time. That's why it just killed me. I was just too busy. So I'm going to switch up the format a bit with this, and I think this is going to make it a lot easier because finally, again, I'm sure you all know, work, life gets crazy. So I finally got some time, but I think this is the best way to do it for now until I have more time, especially, well, coming up in the next few months, I'll have more time. But for now, I'm going to kind of keep it more like colloquial, more conversational, like this, rather than trying to do a formal one because it's just too much. It's too much planning and stuff for now. And I just want to talk to you guys. That's it. Just want to tell some jokes, make you laugh, maybe make you chuckle. Anyways, so welcome. I'm JC, and yeah, this is going to be cool. I'm 33 years old, and you don't realize how old you are until like you try to stand up from a crouched position. That's when you really feel like you want to know your age. Just stand up straight and then just bend. Like you bend in a squat and just sit there for like 1, 2 seconds, heck 3. And then stand back up. And right there, that journey from crouch to standing will tell you how old you are. But that's the weirdest thing. It's weird accepting that I'm getting older, but it's not bad. It's not hard to do. It's just weird. I'm like, man, I'm 33. 33-year-old man. I still feel like I'm, oh my God. I mean, what, 10? 15? Like it's crazy. All right, so let's go to some stories. So I love Coast to Coast AM. If you don't know, Coast to Coast AM is just a overnight talk show, like late night talk show, radio show program, right? So it's and they do like a lot of like cool like paranormal stuff, and like some of it's like pretty out there, but some of it's really cool. They do like true crime stuff. Like I remember they had this whole piece about like the Manson family, Charles Manson. It was a few years ago. It was good. So like they'll do stuff like that, but a lot of times it's like aliens and it's cool. Like, yeah, I don't know, but like people call in and stuff, and that's like half the fun comes from like, you know, like the callers. Like that's where Art Bell, oh, rest in peace. Art Bell was so good with like the callers. Dude, he would have people call in like I was listening to one the other day, and like he'd be like, all right, folks, like I wanna talk to a like real vampire. If you're a vampire, I want you to call in. And so like people would call in and like, oh my God, like some people like you could tell like, you know, we're like totally like just messing with like, you know, like just trying to be like goofy, right? And then some people were like playing the part, right? It was so, I don't know, it's a lot of fun, but they don't do that as much anymore. Who's George Norrie, who's great too. George Norrie's great. He's just different from Art Bell. And like a lot of people, like a lot of things have changed now on the program. So like it went like when George Norrie took over, like it went a lot more. They still have like a lot of alien and paranormal stuff, but a lot of it is like medicinal stuff, which I see personally. I love that. I know some people like, I don't know, I really like it. Like it's like natural medicines. That's what I'm trying to say. Natural medicines and like I don't know, like brain power and like stuff like that. It's cool, but it's just a different, you know, it's a different vein from what Art did, but it's great. Anyways, so they have articles on there that they post that I check out, and there's a few here that are really good. So one that I thought was pretty interesting. So here's the headline: So this is from Coast to Coast AM, and this is by Tim Binnall. Tim Binnall. So the title is Museum Patron Busted for Bizarre Theft and Alteration of Jacket on Exhibition. So basically this woman in Paris, like she was at like this fancy, like, was it the city's Musée Picasso, as it was hosting an exhibition of artist Oriol Villanova's work, known as Old Masters, right? So, consisting of a blue jacket that had postcards featuring pictures of Picasso's work stuffed into his pockets. So, there's a jacket hanging there on the wall, and it's this, like, art exhibit, like this really high art thing, like this jacket. And this woman walks by, and she thinks that it's just someone's jacket on the wall. So, this, like, 72-year-old woman walks by, and she just grabs it and puts it on and walks away. Hold on, I'll read the rest of it here. So, what's this woman's name? Thinking that she had just fortuitously stumbled upon a jacket that was not only perfectly fine, but also free, the woman proceeded to take possession of the piece and left the museum. Amazingly, then, brought the clothing to a tailor and had it altered so that it would fit her in the future. Meanwhile, museum officials realized that the piece had been stolen and scoured security camera footage to find the culprit. Fortunately for them, the case was cracked rather quickly, as a self-proclaimed passionate patron of the arts actually returned to the museum a week later for another visit, and administrators immediately recognized their prime suspect. Oh yeah, you got her? Yeah, Columbo, you really sleuthed that one out? The same 72-year-old woman in the same, she was probably wearing the jacket. Like, that's the guy. How'd you know? Oh, man. Oh, well, Sherlock. Oh, well, let me explain it to you, Watson. You see, my friend, elementary. She's wearing the jacket, and the jacket is what was stolen. Let's see. Wow, that's hilarious. But, yeah, so 72-year-old woman stole a jacket artwork on display at the Musée Picasso and had it altered to fit her. Wow. What do we say about that, friends? That's hilarious, but also kind of sad. Like, isn't it kind of sad? Maybe, did she really need the coat that bad? See, you wonder. There's two types of people who take a coat off the wall like that. Like, it's not yours. Like, let's assume she's not senile, right? So, it's not your coat. So, you either, one, really badly need the coat, or two, you just want to take it, right? You either need the coat because you're cold, or you just want to take it. You like to steal things. So, I don't know. I wonder which is which. But she came back, which makes me think that she came back wearing the coat. And like, oh yeah, the detectives, they were cleverly able to piece together that she was the one who stole the jacket. Oh yeah, because she was wearing the jacket? You douchebag. Oh, that's good though. Poor lady. She probably is senile. That's the one thing I was like, okay, assuming she's not senile. Yeah, she is senile, Jay. How do you feel now, bro? I feel just fine. All right. No, I would feel terrible. All right. Here's another one. I thought was pretty funny. British community menaced by gang of clowns in van that plays creepy music. This one also by Tim Binnall. This is on Coast to Coast again. A community in England is on edge following sightings of a proverbial clown gang that has been roaming the streets in a van blasting eerie music from a loudspeaker atop the vehicle. According to a local media report, the haunting Harlequins were first spotted last Friday evening when an unnamed resident of Langdon was walking home at around 2 a.m. What should have been a peaceful late-night stroll turned rather terrifying when he realized that he was being trailed by a van full of clowns. Making the experience all the more unnerving for the unfortunate walker, he said, was that they also had a massive speaker on top of the van, which was playing creepy music. As one might imagine, the man was deeply disturbed by being in the crosshairs of the clowns and fled the scene in fright. The only thing that scares me about that is that there's more than one. Like, if they, because just in my mind, like, again, being I don't know, I mean, I'm sure this is just people. I was going to say being a guy, but I'm sure it's all people, right? If you're walking alone, you see a group, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I don't know. If I assume it's a group, well, maybe it's a group of guys. Well, it doesn't matter, right? It's a gang of people, and they look threatening, and there's more than one. If it was just like one dude in a clown costume, hey, what's up, bro? Like, what up, dude? You out, like, just walking around like that? But if it's a group, yeah, that's hard. That is kind of freaky. But that's where, man, I don't know, what are they going to do? Because I'd be scared they would just beat the shit out of me. Like, if you stood, because obviously, how would you not, like, try to fuck with them? Like, hey, what up? What up, guys? Well, I see, here you go, guys. Ready, my listener? Low-hanging fruit. Right there, low-hanging fruit. Hey, is a circus in town? Right? I'm not going to go there. Where am I going? Ronald McDonald. Right? Hey, Ronald. No, that doesn't work either. That's stupid. No. Really, I got nothing for clowns because they are kind of, they're kind of freaky. But I think that it's more cringy than anything else that they're driving around in clown costumes trying to scare people. Like, what are you doing? Later on in the article, it says, like, they interviewed a woman and her child was like, I want to move. The child was crying. She wants to move because they're scary clowns. So, like, once you know they're out there, like that first 2 a.m. walk home, yeah, that's scary. You feel kind of punked. Like, all right, whatever, just leave. Oh, yeah, maybe you run because they freak you out. They're playing this music. Like, what are they playing? What music are they playing, too? Like, what creepy music is it? It's like Beyonce. Like, what are they playing? Like Post Malone? Or is it like, it's probably like carnival music, which is kind of just, again, cringy. Bro, really? Like, you can do better. But now that you know they're there, now you get some of your boys. Now you go out and, like, I don't know, just go hang out. Just walk around. Then you confront them. And then, I don't know, you're probably going to get into a fight. But, I don't know. A bunch of guys are driving around with clown costumes. Like, they need to get their asses kicked, so. Or at least, at the very least, get punched. Not get their ass, but you need to get punched in the face. Like, man, I feel like the world would be a better place if a lot of people got punched in the face. Like, you don't have to die, just to break anything, but just good, just right in the face. Anyways, next. Oh, here we go. So, this, all right. This is another one on Coast to Coast. They just have good stories. All right, they're interesting. Multiple agencies. So this is the headline. This is again by Tim Binnall. Binnall. Multiple agencies pursue wild turkey terrorizing Washington, D.C. area. Multiple agencies pursue wild turkey terrorizing Washington, D.C. area. I don't think I need to read the article. Listener, I don't think I do. Right there. I mean, that's enough, right? It's all said right there. Multiple agencies pursue wild turkey terrorizing Washington, D.C. area. So if a turkey is terrorizing you, I cannot help you. There's nothing I can do for you. Have you ever seen a wild turkey, dear listener? Do you know what they sound like when they feed? The wild turkey. Wild turkey tortoises in Latin. 8 feet tall. Double that wide. A wingspan. 10 men on each side. And their cry. Oh, dear listener. The cry of the wild turkey. I still hear it some nights. Lying awake in my bed. I hear the screech of the wild turkey. Now, dear listener, you know not of the wild turkey. For the wild turkey terrorizes. The wild turkey claims you as its own. And the wild turkey, oh, dear listener, the wild turkey will never stop hunting you. In other news, I don't know. I had nowhere else to go with that. I just thought it was funny. Just fucking wild turkey. Come on, man. All right, if a wild turkey's because I feel like I could be like, oh, if a wild turkey's terrorizing you, just fucking shoot it, right? Anyone could say that, but dude, really, like, if a wild turkey's terrorizing, fucking shoot it, dude. Like, or like, you don't need to get a stick or like kick it, and then be, oh well, the talons, it'll come at you. Like, it's not a raptor, dude. It's a bird. Like, it's gonna fly away. Like, people get freaked out at geese because they hiss and run at you, dude. Like, kick it. Like, what are you afraid? Like, kick the fucking thing. Terrorized by turkey. Oh my gosh. You know what? If you describe an interaction with a turkey as terrorizing, then no help should come to you. You should remain in that situation. Like, you need to get out of that yourself. Like, that is important for you, right? If your interaction with a turkey is described in your own words as terrorizing, you need to handle that situation. Because that's going to help you grow as a person, okay? Because to get to that point where you are saying a wild turkey is terrorizing me, someone has grossly let you down. All right, so what else do we have? I had another good one about, I don't know how I feel about this at first, because I thought it was funny at first, and then it wasn't. But I guess it's chuckle sob, right? If you don't laugh, you cry. Or maybe you do both sometimes. So, let me see if I can find the article. I couldn't find it before. I think they took it down. Oh, they did. Wait, hold on. They have the... Yep, right here. All right. So there's another one by Tim again. He must just be, I guess I didn't realize, maybe he just does all their articles. All right, so this says, dead woman brings funeral to halt by banging on inside of casket for help. Mourners at a funeral in Peru were astounded when the woman being laid to rest at the service suddenly began banging on the inside of her casket in a frantic attempt to reveal that she was still alive. So I read the article. Basically what happened, there was an accident, and I think it was her, and there was another man. Well, see, now I gotta see. But the gentleman died. May he rest in peace. Oh, my God. And so 3 children badly injured. Okay, it was her. Yes, he took the life of her brother-in-law. May he rest in peace. And left her 3 children badly injured. Oh, I hope they're all right. And then, so they thought that she was dead, and they put her in the coffin, and it was at the funeral. She started banging on the inside of it, and they opened it up, and she was awake. She was very weak, and they brought her to the hospital, and she ended up passing away. She died at the hospital, which was just so sad. Oh, and it was her children, too, that are badly injured. Oh, it's terrible. So I'm going to try to make some jokes about it, but I just want you to know first. That's so awful, and I just hope she's at peace, and her brother-in-law's at peace. I hope the children are all right. So let's make fun of him. I think that is just, come on, that's like the worst nightmare ever, right? I think that's terrible. Like, come on, that poor fucking way. Oh God, the accident, like she's got to be like, come on, and then she dies after. Oh, you fucking bury me. She gets out of it, and she's like, oh fuck, and now they're in the hospital. She's like, oh well, now I'll go. God, just wanted you to know. Maybe that's what was. She was like, you got to know, like I'm not dead, okay? That's probably what she was. She knew. I bet she knew. She knew it was her time. The Lord was calling her, right? It was her time to go. And she waited. She waited till they opened the coffin. She was like, yeah, fucking right. Look at that. Like, oh, shit, she's alive. Get her to the hospital. As soon as she gets to the hospital, she's like, fuck you. Beep. Just flatlines. Just her last like middle finger to him. Oh my God, she's alive. Oh, I'm gonna make it. Oh my God, rush her to the hospital. Oh, she's probably get the ambulance. Helicopter me in. Spending thousands of dollars. Helicopter me in. Hire someone. Get a famous speaker to come and speak. Hire an actor. Hourly. Hire him for 24 hours. I'm gonna be alive. I need it. Oh, how could you do this to me? And as soon as they get her in the hospital, fuck you, motherfucker. I like to think that's what was going through her mind. I like to think that was her thought process in the final hours of her life on this earth. But what do I know? Oh. But that is really, really, man, see, what do you say about that? It's sad, it's depressing, but it's scary, and it's funny, it's ironic. I guess that's life in a nutshell, right? That's it. It's all in one. And it's messy. I guess that's the biggest thing that reflects life. It's messy. All right, let's see what else we got. So, oh, and this Johnny Depp stuff. I haven't been following this. I didn't realize it was such a big deal. But I guess I don't know. I guess he is in deep shit. I didn't know like what happened. Like I hadn't heard. I didn't know. I didn't know. I just knew there was a lawsuit, right? So I read this morning that they described some of this. I don't even want to say. It's disgusting. It's wow. Yeah, he's a scumbag. If that's, I mean, but it's true. I mean, they have like witnesses for it. Like, I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. It's hard to believe. Whose side do you take on that? Because everything's alleged, right? Do they have, like, it can't, someone must have seen, so I think I don't know, I'm not going to bring it up again. But that is, let me see. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. But if it is true what he did, then he is a scumbag. And he was like 40-something, I think. I can't find it. They took it down. Or, no, it's probably not down. I just can't find it. But, I don't know. He was like double her age. And it's just disgusting. It's gross. And, like, he's just a douchebag. And he was, like, hitting her and shit. Like, I don't know. I mean, I thought they said there was, like, witnesses and you know, people who could, like, you know, back up what she said. Like, verify. So, you're a scumbag. You hit women. You're a fucking piece of shit. So whatever. Captain, what was his name in the thing? Fucking Captain Jack Sparrow. That's the fucking wow. Wow, that's the biggest fucking douchebag I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me, yeah. But you're a wife-beating douchebag. Wow, that's the biggest douchebag I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Yeah, but you're a woman-beating douchebag. All right. Let's see what else we got. Oh. Hey, you guys want to hear a funny story? So, I live in like a townhouse complex, right? In an unnamed location. And so there's like, I don't know, there's like 20 townhouses. Like we're all like next to each other. There's like 4 like different units, right? But there's like 4 townhouses in like a unit, whatever. So driving in the other day, and I told you I was sick, right? I had a cold. So this is today's Thursday, right? So this is must have been Monday or Tuesday. So I called out. I was like, I can't go in. So I ran out to the store, got some Dayquil, NyQuil tea, like literally like everything you need when you're sick. I just needed everything. I come back in, so it's a big like communal parking lot, right? So I'm driving in. I'm sick. I feel like crap. Tired. Had to run some errands anyway. I just want to go home and go to bed. So I finally get in. Come in the parking lot, and there's 3 people. 2 guys, this woman standing in like the middle of the thing, right? Like the middle of the parking lot. So you come around like this little curve, and then like it opens up, and there's the parking lot. So standing right in the middle. So I zip around, and I hit the brakes, and I kind of just wait, and they all kind of like back out of the way. This one guy, like, he's like waving, like, so, okay, whatever. So I go through. So then I get out of the car, and I get my shit, and I'm like, I feel like shit, right? So I'm walking, close the door, and I walk up, and so I'm walking by, and as I'm walking by, I hear like this guy, and I swear to God, like, I don't know if I'm sick or what, but I hear him say, like, it was something like, hey, like, yo, you're a bitch. And like, I was in like, so like, when you're like sick and like you're very aware of where you are, like that's how I felt. I was like, wait, am I like, there's no way, like I'm hearing stuff. So like, I turn around, and these two guys, the woman's not there. It's just these two guys, and they're looking at me, and I'm like, I just look at him. He's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I'm like, hey, how's it going, man? He's like, hey. I'm like, okay. So I turn around and walk in, and I'm thinking, like, dude, that just called me a bitch. What did I do? Like, what the fuck? Where did this come from? So now, not only can I, like, am I sick? And now all I want to do is lay down. But, oh, listener, you're going to learn about me. I am neurotic. I can't let things go. So I'm trying to lay down. Like, literally, I took a bunch of NyQuil, and I'm laying down in my living room. You know when you're sick, and you don't even want the bed. You just want the floor. You're like, yeah, I feel like crap. I don't want the bed. I don't deserve the bed. This is the floor. Get on the floor. What it feels good. You don't care. You're just happy down there. But I was on the floor. So I'm laying on the floor. NyQuil in me. It's like fucking like noon. I'm ready to pass out. And all I'm thinking is like, dude, did that guy just call me a bitch? And so like they're doing work on one of the townhouses there. So he doesn't live there because like all the neighbors are really cool. And like it wouldn't like I don't know. So I start thinking about it. I'm like, man, he must be mad that I like zipped in on the parking lot, right? Because I zipped in. I didn't give a dirty look. I didn't honk, nothing. I went in and whatever. But he didn't like that. So I'm laying there, NyQuil, and I'm like, oh God, do I like confront this guy? And like, oh, like that, right? That's like what we all go through, right? Like, do I fucking go tell this guy off, or do I let someone else do it somewhere down the line when he does the same shit to them, right? Like that's what it is. Do I do the world this service? Is it my turn? Is it Jay's turn to do this, or is it someone else's turn? Someone else got this for me. Can we just let this guy go and someone else kick his ass some other time? So, or not even kick his ass. See, I shouldn't even say. Maybe I'll get my ass kicked, right? I don't know the guy. But the point is, you're not gonna like. I can't let that go, right? You like. I don't care if you beat me up. I'm not gonna let that go. You're not gonna do that. So I'm sitting there. Well, see, I say that, and I totally did. I totally did let it go, because it wasn't. Well, let me. Hold on, dude, bro. Okay. Calm down. Can I finish? Can I finish? My one listener. I thought we'll get you a mic too, my friend. This will be back and forth at some point. But so I'm laying there, NyQuil in me, and I'm like all drowsy on my floor, and I'm just like, dude, like, did that guy call me a bitch? Like, I swear, I didn't imagine that. Like, and then I turned around, and I was going to, you go really slow, you ruminate, right? You chew, you perseverate, you just go over again and again and again. And I'm like, dude, there's no way. Because I turned around, they were both like staring at me. And then he said, like, he like switched gears, right? Because he probably thought I heard him, and he turned around, and he was like, oh, hey, how you doing? What's up, blah, blah, blah. You know, I was like, okay, whatever. So this goes on for like, like whatever. Hours. No, not hours. Like 2 hours. It goes on. But so then finally NyQuil takes hold and I pass out. So then yesterday was Wednesday. I didn't see him at all. But today, why didn't I see him yesterday? It's weird because they were doing work today. So anyways, today I came home from work. The same thing. I come in and I saw like, so there's one tall skinny one, there's one short little fat one. So I walk in, the short little fat one, like he's there. So I drive in, and like again, like I'm going slow already because I'm like, dude, I just don't want I don't want anything to do. Just leave me alone. That's all I want. Just leave me alone. Like it's nothing to you. But you got offended, so now I gotta fucking in my home. I have to fucking walk on eggshells to not offend you because you're a douchebag, right? Like I have to do that. I have to bend to you because you're a dick. So I get fucking going in slow, doing a little turn. I come in. I see a little fat one on his phone, and he's right by like I don't know, they're doing work or something. He's like right by the entrance. So I go and I pull in my parking spot and I get out and like I stop by like the store, so I got to take a cat litter, and for I don't have cats, it's for me. I pee in a box, so I get take a cat litter. And no, I'm just kidding, I got cats, but I take a cat litter and I got my bag from work and whatever. So I'm walking in, and he's over by the door and he fucking saw my car. So I get out and like I didn't say anything. Like I'm dead set. Like I'm like it's not worth it, right? I've already said to myself, someone else is gonna confront this guy. I'm not doing it. So I stood up and got out of the car and I'm walking in and like he freaking is on his phone and he walks out like down like down from the front door, like down to where the car's parked right in front, down the length of the car, right to me. So I see him, and he's just on his phone. He doesn't make I don't make eye contact. I don't think he make eye contact. But he wanted me to see him. I'm like, dude, like, is this really is this going on right now? Is this like this is your power struggle, bro? Like this is it? Holy shit! And it's nothing against your occupation, because I know blue collar guys. I know a bunch of blue collar guys. They're good guys, and they work hard. They make more money than fucking I do. So what is it? Is it you? Are you mad because you're short? I'm not too tall either, bro. Is it mad because you're heavy? Because I'll help you lose weight, bro. Low carb, high protein, bro. I go into bro mode, the South Park bro down whenever I get it. But no, but I didn't know. So I don't know. It was just so now, anyway, so he walks down the length of the car, right? He's on his phone, so he sees me, and I just don't say anything. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I walk in, and I come in, I'm like, oh my God, what? Do I say something? I feel like I have to go out and be like, hey, or not say something, but go out and pretend like I'm working on my car or something, or need something in my car, or getting my whatever, fishing gear out or something, just so give him the opportunity. I was like, no, what are you doing? You're setting yourself up. Why would you you're setting yourself up to have a big mistake, right? Oh, it's I always think of that. I think it's Key and Peele, one of the Key and Peele sketches where it's is it Key and Peele? Or is it? I think it's Key and Peele. If it's not Key and Peele, it's something else. It's some sketch show, but where it's they're about to get into a fight, and he's like, "Oh, this is a perfect opportunity to throw your life away." And he walks away. No, turn back. This is the perfect opportunity to throw your life away. And it's so true, bro. You're a dick. Someone's gonna teach you that lesson, man. Obviously, I'm, dude, I'm not the reason you're mad. It's I don't know. Maybe it's your girl. Maybe it's your job. It's not me. Yeah, I'm not the reason, but you want to take it out of me, so I'm not gonna let you. But anyways, that's my story. I guess it's not too funny. It's just me venting. But it's still going on, so it's ongoing. So hey, next episode. Again, these are easier to do. And oh wow, we're already a half hour in. If anyone's still, I hope this isn't boring. I feel like I'm just rambling now, but isn't that what a podcast is when it's just solo? I don't know. But now it's still going on. But it's almost 6:30. I bet they're gone. But I'll let you know because tomorrow's Friday, so we'll see. Come in, I'll see. I'll let you know on the latest saga. So that's where it left off. But the tall, gangly guy was the one who yelled out. I think maybe it was the little guy. I don't know. But I just don't know. Some dudes, I feel like some guys, what I've learned is just I don't know what it is. I think it's not a jealousy thing. It's not there's not I don't know what it is. There's nothing to be jealous of. They don't know me. They don't know anything about me. My car's kind of shitty. There's nothing there. So it's I don't know where it's just I don't know. I don't know where it comes from, but I don't know. It's just the craziest thing. So now I got this to deal with. I don't have enough fucking shit, right? Oh my God. Anyways. All right. So I got a haircut the other day, which was cool, right? Getting a haircut feels good. It feels good. I used to be one of those people who got a haircut once every year, once every 6 months. It finally gets long enough where I don't look like the same person anymore. People are asking questions about my, subtle questions about my mental health. That's how long I used to let my hair get. I used to let my hair get so long that people would come up to me and be like, "Hey, are you okay?" No, it wasn't that bad. But I did let it get long. I don't really care. But I never really thought about it. I never really thought about, your hair making you feel better. But it does. It makes you feel better when you get a haircut. It makes you feel good. So I was doing the comb over I love the comb over. And I'm talking, I don't mean, I don't hate it. I just can't pull it off. I don't like the new comb over look where it's shaved, really short, like skin fade on the sides and the back, and the top is the long comb over. I don't like that. I like your classic 1940s Captain Dick Winters from Band of Brothers comb over. You know what I'm saying? Some of that World War II baby boomer comb over. You know what I'm saying? That's the comb over I like. So I was rocking that for a bit. And it was good. I liked it. But I just couldn't get it right every time. It's too hard for me. I couldn't get it. It's unpredictable. I don't know. I didn't have the right routine. I need to, like the way I always ask the barber, wherever I go, a hairdresser, like, can you show me how to do that? And they're nice, they always do, but I feel like they think I'm joking or like messing with them. I'm dead serious. I'm like, can you show me how to do it? I don't know how to do it. It comes weird every time, but I got my hair cut the other day and I decided, I was like, all right, I'm done with the comb over. Let's see what else we got. Let's try something new. So I went in there. Supercuts. To Supercuts. I went in there to my posh boutique on Route. My posh boutique on County Route 19. Supercuts. Because the one thing Supercuts on Route 19 is known for being is posh. But I asked the woman, I was like, I don't know, I want something new. I was like, I want it short, right? But I still want to be able to like throw some gel in it. She's like, okay. So she's like, started like really taking it off the top. And she uncovered something. My friends, my dear listeners, she uncovered something that I have not seen in a long time. You remember in Lord of the Rings where the dwarves dig too deep and they unearth the Balrog in Moria? That's like what this hairdresser did. Barber, whatever. She cut down, and all of a sudden she was like, wow. I was like, what? She's like, you got a pretty bad widow's peak. And it all came flooding back to me. Oh my gosh. Memories from 20, 30 years ago. Well, not 30, 20 years ago. Oh, a young boy, Jay, 7th grader, wanted to shave his head just like the other kids on the football team. Be cool. Come on. Lo and behold, peak was revealed up there. A widow's peak on his head was revealed with that shave. And that was quite pronounced, all right? For those of you who don't know, a widow's peak it's like a point on the top of your head. So like when you shave your head down, it's like your hairline, right? So if you shave your head bald, or not bald, but like you shave your head down like a buzz cut, right? You shave your head down a buzz cut. It's like your hairline, right? And widow's peak is when both lines come and they meet at a point right on your forehead, but it's not like the top of your forehead, like it comes down your forehead a bit, like, and it's like not that bad. Like if your hair's grown out, like you can't notice it. Like I'm sure a lot of you have them, but when it's shaved, oh man, and oh god, so she shaved it down, and I'm looking in the mirror, and like it was just like all these memories just came flooding back, and I was like, no, oh man, peak so sharp you could stab a man. Oh my gosh, a peak so sharp. I looked like, oh my gosh, it was rough, man. I looked like Dracula with that peak. I looked like Dracula. A little more off the sides, please. I want to more. It's terrible. So I was freaking out because that was awful. And like as a kid, like I don't remember. It's like 6th, 7th grade. But even then, so it was a 6th grade, 7th grade, and I'm a slow learner, and I'm usually like back of the pack, as my generation comes of age, and we're expected to do certain things at certain ages. Like I'm one of the ones who's like just finished, like just at the end of the pack, like just finishing in time, right? And that's been my whole life. So 6th and 7th grade, like I wasn't the sharpest, right? So everyone's wearing all these nice clothes. I was still, not, right? I got a cool haircut, and I had a widow's peak. But even then, in 7th grade, I realized, oh God, this thing's like gotta go. Like this is killer. Like I'm not the highest social status right now in the middle school, but the peak is not helping. Like that peak is not. That is a repellent. Okay, grow it out, bro. So I'm back to now the present day. I'm sitting there in the chair, and I see this peak, and oh my God, what have you done? Don't look at me. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. Oh my God. Sorry. Did I say I'm sick? I'm sick already. Don't worry. You can't. It's not COVID. I took a bunch of COVID tests. I think I already said that. All right. I'm not sick. It's not COVID. It's just a common cold. So the peak. Anyways. Oh my good sweet Lord. It was what's the word? It was alarming. Both the depth of the peak, the depth of the V, right? You know how there's like V-neck shirts and then there's like deep V's? Well, my widow's peak is a deep V. It's an extra large deep V peak. It's a Mount Everest deep V peak. Anyway, so all right, that's all I had for it. But but it's a happy ending. So I was sitting there, and I was like, I didn't like, I'm right, like most people, like, I feel like most people in the chair when that happens, you're like, oh, okay, like, you're being nice, right? So I was freaking out. I was like, oh, and we're gonna put gel. I can put like gel in it, right? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it for you. And she did it. She put a little. Actually, it was matte, not gel. It was matte. I'm learning all the different types of hair creams too, because of the comb over. I'm telling you right now, there's matte, there's gel, there's pomade, all different types of shine, all different types of hold. It's a whole world out there. Anyway, she put matte in, worked it around, worked her magic. Sure enough, poof, V was gone. You just gel it up a bit. Spike it over, it's good. Or not gel, matte. You matte it up a bit. That's good. And it was good. It was good. It was done. So that was a happy ending. But now, the only thing is that when I wake up in the morning, because I obviously come home, take a shower, and I'm tired. I'm not even looking in the mirror. But in the I guess then even your hair's still wet. Like, it's not as bad. The V isn't as pronounced. But when I wake up every morning, oh boy, I look in that mirror. Oh, the V's there. Oh, the V's. Oh, she's there. She's looking at me. Good morning. Morning, Jay. I said, morning, V. How are you? She's like, oh, nice and deep. How are you, motherfucker? I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Relax. You're hot this early in the morning, V. She's like, yeah, bitch. The fuck you want? I'm like, whoa. Someone's got to get some matte. Put some matte up in there, V. It's like, I'll see you at 5. Well, that's it. It was a happy ending for me. So, but the V's still there. And I guess even in my best moments, there's a shadow in the back of my mind that's saying, Jay, this, you sweat a little too much. Maybe get wet. It rains, you don't carry matte on your person. You don't carry anything. So, that gets wet. The world's going to see the V, Joe. And I can hear V saying, yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want. Oh, no. It's not that bad. I mean, no, excuse me. No, physically, like in appearance-wise, no, it's horrible. It's alarming. It's terrifying. But no, I mean, it's not that bad emotionally for me. Physically, no, it's as hideous as I've described, my dear listener. Please if anything, I've under-described the hideousness and the severity. If anything, I've under-described the severity of the peak, but not the emotional stress that it puts on me. All right. So, let's see what else we have. What other stories I got for you? Oh, this is so much more fun. I don't even want to put my other episodes up. There were so much more. This feels relaxed. This feels fun. This feels like I'm just hanging out, and I hope you're listening. I hope you're having fun. Let's see what else is in the news. So this is Thursday. Let's see what we got. Let's go to the Washington Post. And no, I'm not going to do any political stuff right now. Let's do like some weird, I want like cool, little like, studies or like a little like reports. Let's see. War, pandemic, and measles. A feared knock-on wave is looming. Uh-oh. Let's see what this is. Oh, opinion. It's an opinion piece. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, by the editorial board. Ooh. Uh-oh. All right, sit up. Hey, sit up. Sit up in your seat. It's the editorial board. Don't embarrass me in front of the editorial board. The Washington Post. Do not embarrass me. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. What has been feared for 2 years, the global coronavirus pandemic might trigger a knock-on health crisis, is now becoming a reality with measles, a highly contagious disease that can be stopped by effective immunization. The pandemic interrupted vaccination campaigns aimed at children. The disease is roaring back. Oh, shit. So kids couldn't get their vaccination because of COVID, and now they're getting measles? Oh, that sucks. Measles is spread when an infected person coughs or sneezes every 2 hours. The effective way to stop transmission is, okay. Do you only get your measles vaccine? You only need that once, right? So why don't they just give the kids the thing? Why don't they do it? I guess maybe it's already happening. It was during. It's not. Let me see. Measles is spread. Okay, but do you have like? Yeah, so basically, they're saying, in Ukraine, which suffered the second largest measles outbreak in the world from mid-2017 to the end of 2019, a catch-up campaign was interrupted because of the pandemic and then by the war. So I suppose that's their point, it being an opinion piece and all, is, that is, I mean, hey, listen, the best offense or the best defense is how's it go? The best defense is a good offense. The best offense is a good defense. I don't know. One or the other. You know what I mean, right? You know what I mean. Now, that wasn't interesting at all, so let's try to find something more fun. I should get a People. I should get a People magazine. You want to make fun of celebrities together? Screw celebrities. Fucking celebrities. That's what I love. I still love film. Like, I love going to see a movie in theaters, like, sitting down, like, getting a big thing of popcorn and a soda. Like, I love that experience. But, oh, man, I just love our entertainment so much more. I mean, to a certain extent. Like, obviously, like, the big budget stuff, like, if you want the effects and you want to see, like, again, this new Lord of the Rings story coming out, Rings of Power, Amazon, that's going to be dope, right? That's going to be fucking awesome. Like, you can't do that. You can't do that justice without that money. Without the money bits being put into that show. So that is, like, I get that. But when you put production quality aside, and even then, you could still group in a lot of, like, these, content producers on YouTube. I love it. I watch YouTube more than I watch anything else. I love it. That's why I'm happy to create now. I don't know. It's fun. I don't know. I could not care less if anything comes of it. It's fun to do. And that's why I feel like it's more, I don't know, relaxed. It's more me this way anyways. Because the first 2 episodes I tried to do, I tried to be like all, I don't know, formal. That's not me. It's this. And that's what's great about, being a content creator. Be yourself. Just be yourself and whatever. People like it, great. If they don't, whatever. That's it. Anyways. All right. Oh, and now you know. Doon, 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 doon. Let's see here. I want Okay, so here we go. So, pregnant Britney Spears poses nude with her dog, Sawyer. So why is that even anything that needs to be seen, said, reported on, talked about, thought about, discussed? Right? Like, why? And how desperate, like, man. So I'm guilty of loving, like, gossip stuff, like Page 6. And I love the Post. I love the sports on the back and the Post. I love the Post. The Post. I love the Post and the Post. I love the Page 6, the gossip, right? Especially when I was living in the city. That was so much fun because it was like, oh, who's around town? Like, oh, who's around, Manhattan and where are they spotted? But the gossip stuff is so funny too, the celebrity gossip. And I think it's I don't know, it's fun to watch, but it's fun to read, but it's also, oh man, it's like, it just goes to show you how sad a lot of these people are. Like, so why is she, like, Britney, why is she posing naked? Like, I don't know, I don't want to say it. She's got obviously some mental problems. Didn't she just have that whole, like, thing with her family? Like, her father wanted the money or something? I don't know. But, good for her, as long as she's happy, right? In which case, fucking don't even report on it. But why are you posing naked? Like, if you're really worried about her mental health and you love her and you're close to her, don't let her post naked. Hey, Brittany, is everything okay? Like, why are you doing this? You're a mother. Is she married? That doesn't matter, though. Respect yourself. Come on, respect yourself. You don't have to do that. But I suspect it may be for the attention. Maybe. But again, I don't know. That's just a hunch. All right. Well, listen. I think I'm going to call it. Did 50 minutes. I read something somewhere when I started doing this in the fall. I think those first 2 episodes. That it was like, I don't know what they said. See, I read it. I don't even remember what it said. It's like, try to do like 15, 20 minutes of a good podcast. It was like, keep it short. So I wasn't even supposed to do this much, but it was fun. I had fun. I gotta say, this is going to be so much easier to do it this way. And man, I hope you enjoy listening because this was a lot of fun. It's just a great way for me to vent, relax, hopefully poke some fun at this, all the crap we all got to deal with. So anyways, thank you for stopping by. Thank you for listening. And I will see you next time.